Oh, what's going on? YouTube channel's been up running for a while. I haven't touched it for ages. Thought, way better time to start than World's Strongest Man. Took some predictions out there. About me, followed the sport for over 15 years. Now competing it, kind of badly, kind of well. Been a fan longer than I've been a competitor. Thought I'll chuck my oar in and see how close I can get. So what I did was took all the groups. For those who don't know the groups, where have you been? Group 1, Austin Andrade, Tom Evans, Jacko Schoonwinkle, Tom Stoltman, Eddie Williams. Group 2, Wes Dewinski, Paddy Haynes, Mitch Hooper, Bryce Johnson, Matt Ragg. Group 3, Shane Flowers, Lucas Hatton, Mateusz Kiliaskowski, Evans Nana, Reno Now. Group 4, Max Boudreau, Andre Foytu, Tristan Hoth, Trey Mitchell, Luke Richardson. Group 5, Andy Flynn, Nick Gordione, Pavlo Cordiaca, Evan Singleton, Luke Stolman. That's the groups. Now, instead of doing what I do most years and trying to predict the groups just by going off Instagram videos, other training footage, stuff you hear through the grapevine when you follow the sport fairly closely, and just basically people that I like, I've adopted a system which may or may not work, which has surprised me in that I've scored events. Basically, in the groups, you've got a load medley as event 1, deadlift, overhead medley, Titan's toss, which is like a sandbag throw for sort of distance / height, and stones of the world, which is a stone medley event really. So what I've done is graded each group. I've awarded 5 points to the winner, 4 for second, 3, 2, 1 for each event. Kind of did it not blind, just looked at the names, but kind of didn't pay attention as I went down. So that's how I've scored it. Done that for each group. That's then gave me a final. And I've then looked back through the points based on placings. And what I've came up with is what order I think people have the final, with the new rule where you carry points forward. And just doing it without paying attention to who's who, it's kind of surprised me. So in group 1, I've got ended on 23 points in my system. Tom Stoltman winning the group, probably not a surprise. Actually, to go through in second place was a tie between Austin Andrade and Jacko Schoonwinkle. So it's at will, so we go on the last event rule, and I have Austin beating Jacko on that event. So group 1, I have Tom and Austin Andrade going through. Group 2, probably not so much a surprise as to who I think will win the group. 25 points available on my scoring system, taking 24 of them is Mitch Hooper. I actually see him dropping a point to Paddy Haynes in the deadlift. I think Paddy can actually go and win this event at Worlds, which would be great. And getting through in second place, I've got Wes Dewinski on 17 points. I actually got Paddy Haynes in third on 14 points, Matt Ragg on 11 points, Bryce Johnson on 9. Group 3, going through in first place, this will surprise people because it surprised me, Shane Flowers. And in second place, Mateusz Kiliaskowski. In third place, Lucas Hatton, surprised me, based off this, which didn't really mean anything. Then Reno Nana and Evans Nana. So, interesting, you never know. Group 4 going through, I've got on 23 points, Luke Richardson winning the group. Going through in second place, Trey Mitchell. So in third place, I've got Tristan Hoth, Max Boudreau in fourth, and Andre Foytu in fifth. Group 5 is actually the only person in all the groups that I've got scoring a maximum 25 out of 25 points is Evan Singleton. Not just because I'm a fanboy, just because that's how it's worked. And going through in second place, this really surprised me according to my maths. I've got Luke Stoltman. Didn't really see that Luke making the final, but I've got him beating Pavlo Cordiaca by 1 point. Pavlo on 13 points. Andy Flynn on 12 and Nick Gordian on 11. I've got that as quite a tight group apart from Evan. They're all separated by 1 point, so that could be close. So that gave me a final in no particular order of Austin Andrade, Tom Stoltman, Wes Dawinski, Mitch Hooper, Shane Flowers, Mateus, Trey, Luke Richardson, Evan Singleton, Luke Stoltman. Now, hypothetically, if I'm correct, and every one of those is correct, starting from lowest points going up, this is how I see the points shaking out. And I think with the changes they've brought into Worlds this year, I know people still harping on about a live stream. No one would love a live stream more than me. Yeah, you sit there every year and refresh spreadsheets, because why wouldn't you want to follow a sport that you have to watch 6 months later? But it is what it is. We haven't got a live stream. You make the best of what we've got. I really like the rule changes this year. In essence, like a 6-event final will carry through. I think it's brilliant. I think it means everyone's got to go flat out all the time. I don't think it's flat out all the time. I still think some people hold back in little bits, certain events. But going from sort of bottom to top, in 10th place going into the final with, in essence, I guess 1 point, I have Luke Stoltman. In 9th place, Wes Dawinski. In 8th place, Austin Andrade. In 7th place, Shane Flowers. 6th place, Mateus. And then the next 2 places, I've got people tied, which is Luke Richardson and Trey Mitchell. So then my order, based off the count back, would go Trey Mitchell, Luke Richardson. Then 3rd, so Evan Singleton. Then I've actually got Mitch and Tom both tied on points. I don't think many people will be surprised by that. I think a lot of people are saying this year, with the issues that Mitch has caused going through, whatever, he's lost a lot of fan base. Understand why. Yeah, you reap what you sow, I guess. People are saying that Tom's notably a slow starter at Worlds, normally in the groups. I posted something online the other day and said, imagine a scenario where the podium doesn't contain Tom or Mitch. Is it impossible? No. Is it likely? Probably not. Can you imagine the podium being Andrade, Luke Richardson, Singleton, in any order? Like, people their minds would just be blown. I haven't dug into the events for the final. I will do another prediction video and get it out once we've got a final established. So Friday night, I'll make another video and go with who I think will finish where. I think it'll be wicked. I think it's really going to be good this year. Then for me, I've just had a little up. So it's the first 2-week session I've ever had away from training. I miss it terribly. But we're back at it this week. And we are training for Yorkshire's Most Powerful Man, which I won last year, going back to try and defend it. And then the week after that, we're going to the Gathering, the Donald Dinny Day, to go and have a pull at the Dinny Stones. Pretty confident I'll do them. And get a lift. My goal is get a lift and then get a timed hold. And then if Mr. Nichol's kicking around, that does say part of the day there's an opportunity for the Nickel Stones. I want to get a distance on the Nickel Stones as well. So we're going to camp now and train for that. I'm still trying to reduce body fat ever so slightly, pick my fitness up a little bit, and work on that Achilles heel, which is the deadlift, always has been. But we're getting there. We're building. Got a goal of 270 by the end of the year, which is okay. We're heading towards it. And I'll get some more footage up, and everyone enjoy Worlds. Let me know my predictions. Somewhere near, nowhere near. Let me know and enjoy.